Good evening, Faith family. I have been trying to do a video all day, and I feel like I'm just coming off as a complainer or a bitch or something, excuse my language, but I'm just still trying to wrap my head around all of this deception. Like, come out of her, my children. He doesn't want us to live in Babel. And the media is doing a great job of keeping us in a state of Babel. I wish more people would just chuck their TVs out the window. I literally got into a conversation the other day about why I don't have a television. And the person was kind of offended. I'm like, I mean, it was a guy and he was trying to date me, but you live your own life at the moment, and just know, like, up front, that is something I will not have. I do not want the satanic family altar in my home. Why? Because it's full of propaganda and lies, and the people that participate in this mind control they pay these psychos to mind control them through advertisements and paying for cable and paying for the things that allow you to download their movies, going to the well, I guess you can't go to the movies no more, but you can still purchase movies online, I'm sure. And oops, sorry. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. In wormwood, which means bitterness, when put into the water supply, will spread bitterness throughout all of the nations, infecting people with it. And you can plainly see that people are bitter. And because of their bitterness, we are being destroyed as a people from North America, the whole way over to the farthest of the Far East and the northern parts and the southern parts, wherever there's people. If your government is participating in this propaganda, the bitterness of those people around you that cannot see through the propaganda machine's lies, they're bitter. They're brats, and they want things their way so bad, and they'll do anything, including call the cops on you. Imagine what happens when they start worshiping the beast. You know, that worship is the mark. When you think like the entire world, you're going to follow the entire world into the worldly system, the beast system. And maybe the mark, maybe the chip isn't the literal mark of the beast, but it is a step towards all of that. And it's the financial step. It's the you cannot buy or sell step. It's not just a portion. I mean, it's not just it's not just about finances, though. The mark of the beast is about who you worship. And can you see through the lies, or do you believe the lies? Because if you don't stand for truth, God is going to give you over to the great deception. And I feel like the mask is the test of those who will stand and fight for Christ, or those that will be handed over to the deception. And those that will be handed over are going to get chipped. All in the name of it. all in the name of good for everybody. This is for the good of everybody. Well, I remember that the most dangerous words to ever be spoken are, "Hi, I'm from the government and I'm here to help." And I'm not listening to them. And I encourage all of you guys to stand strong and firm and know that God loves you, He's got your back, and even if we are delivered to death in one way, shape, or form, let's say we happen to get sick. Well, any sickness can cause a death. You can go outside and step off your sidewalk and lightning could strike and cause death. So whenever we are delivered to it, as long as we have been righteous and faithful servants of the Lord, He will deliver us and make sure that no hair on our head shall be hurt. Even when we're sick, we might, people might think, oh man, they're suffering, they're sick, blah, blah, blah. But if it's going to be sickness that takes you to your deathbed to meet the Lord, and you are a righteous soldier of His, I'm positive in my heart of hearts, not because I have scientific evidence or researched or anything, but just because I think really that God would allow you to pass away peacefully and not have to suffer too much. So when we're delivered up to death, we're going to be glorifying the Lord and singing out praises to His name. And we're not even going to realize that the guillotine's dropped on our heads, because we're already going to be there with Him. He already knows our spirit. So I love you guys. I just wanted to put out this little video. It's a lot longer than my normal videos. I'm sorry. But these are pressing times, and I encourage us all to pray without ceasing, each and every day, all day. Mini prayers, big prayers, just pray all day long without ceasing. Just talk to the Lord and let Him know what's on your mind, because we're going to need that constant communication and that good relationship with Him to keep our heads level. I know there's a lot of people that want to give in to peer pressure. Don't do it. If you give in to peer pressure now, you're going to give in to peer pressure later. And everybody's like, oh, this is just a mask. Well, it was just a Nazi registration star on your shoulder, or wherever they put it, on your chest or whatever, and then it became, being delivered to the concentration camps. So, such small things could turn into humongous piles of mess. I love you guys. Stay strong and stay blessed.